future is now.
Let's chat about that.
Hello and welcome to another of Maltalingua's free English lessons with me, Abby.
And me, Brian. Today we're going to talk about future forms. They're quite confusing, aren't they? And there are so many.
Will, going to...
Present continuous, present simple. Let's make it simple for them, shall we?
Let's simplify it for them.
Have a look at this conversation that Abby and I had a few days ago, and afterwards, let's chat about it. Hey Abby, how's it going?
Oh, really, really good, thank you. It's my birthday next week, so I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness, it's your birthday next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When exactly?
On the 24th.
Oh, and it's your 24th birthday, isn't it? So it's your lucky birthday.
Yeah, that's why I'm so excited.
So 24 on the 24th. I know. We'll have a party to celebrate.
That's great. Really good idea, Brian, because I hadn't really decided what I wanted to do, so that's perfect.
Great.
Okay. And what time does it start?
I think 8:30.
Okay.
Guys, so it's Abby's lucky birthday next week. It's on the 24th, and we're gonna have a party. Are you guys in?
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't realize that planning a party was so stressful. I'm going crazy with everything that I need to do.
It's okay, darling. Calm down. You're gonna be all right. So, tell me, what needs to be done?
Okay, well, I found the perfect place to have it.
Good.
Now I just need to ring the DJ, book him.
Yeah.
Then I need to order some food, the drinks, and what else? What else do I need to do?
Invitations.
The invitations by email.
Yep. Okay. So you handle the invitations.
Yeah. Okay.
And as I told you earlier, I'm going to call the DJ and I'm going to order the food.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
We're
thank
sorted.
you so much.
No problem.
Right. So everything is done. Time to send those emails. What shall I write? Okay. Dear Michael, hope you're well. What are you doing on the 24th? If the answer is nothing, I'm throwing a party next week for my lucky birthday. The party starts at 8. It's going to be at TBD, the new restaurant in St. Julian's. Bring smiles, lots of love, Abby.
Future forms. Let's get started. 4 sentences from the dialogue that Abby and I have just had. What I want you to do is this. Copy these 4 sentences down in your notebook or on a piece of paper, and then I want you to scroll back in the video to the parts of the dialogue where we had these sentences and listen out for the verb form that we use to talk about the future. Make a note of it and then come back to this part of the video and you will see all the answers written down. I'll give you a second to go back and listen and make a note of it. Here they are. How many of them did you get right? You should have gotten most of these, right? Okay, here we can see 4 different future forms. And the first thing that I want us to do is to think about why I used each one, or why Abby used each one, okay? The first thing that you need to know, there is no future tense in English. Oh my goodness, shocker, right? No future tense. We have past tenses, present tenses, but no future tense. We talk about future forms, okay? There is no tense as such that describes the future. We have different forms to talk about different levels of certainty, plans, predictions, decisions, etc., etc. Let's look at the first one. I know, we'll have a party. This is something that I told Abby, something I decided when. I decided at that moment. It was an instant decision. And so, whenever you decide something instantly, at that moment, use the will form. Will and an infinitive. We'll have a party. We'll have a party. Okay? This is why we also use the form of will to talk about promises or offers. For example, when Abby was panicking, okay, I told her, don't worry, I'll help you. I'll help you. I decided at that moment, but I'm also offering my help. In this case, I was always also promising to help Abby with all the things that she needed to get done. Okay, so let's think of something that you might say in real life. For example, let's imagine that you see an old woman in the street, okay, and she has two big heavy bags and you're not carrying anything in your hand. What is something that you might tell that old woman? You might tell her, I'll carry a bag for you, or I'll help you out, something like that. Okay, we also promise things. I'll love you forever. I'll be with you forever and ever. Okay, especially when we are in love. We use will for things like this. Okay, let's move to the next one. So if you remember well, at this point I met my two girlfriends over here and I told them about the party. And I told them, we're going to have a party on that day. Try and remember a little bit. At this point, was it something that I decided at that moment, or was it something that we had thought about before? This was already something that was decided. The decision to have the party was made before. So here I am using a different form to talk about something that we intend to do, or something that we are planning to do. Okay, we're going to have a party. We're going to have a party. Okay. I also use this form to talk to Abby about something that I told her I am going to do. Okay, I told her I'm going to call the DJ. I'm going to call the caterer for the food, or something like that. All right. We use be going to talk a lot about things that we intend to do, like I'm going to study English tonight, or I'm going to meet a friend later. All right. So usually when we use be going to, we are looking at something that we have thought about before, something that we intend or plan to do. Let's look at this one. What are you doing on the 24th? Okay, Abby asked this to Michael in her email. Why did she ask him a question using the present continuous? She was asking him about his plans. Do you have any plans on the 24th? Yes, we can use the present continuous to talk about future plans or arrangements, usually that we've made with someone else. So for example, a common question, what are you doing this evening? Or, are you going anywhere this weekend? Okay, and so we can say things like, I'm meeting a friend for lunch, or I'm going out with my boyfriend this evening. Okay, notice how these two forms, the be going to form and the present continuous form, are quite similar. And sometimes, in fact, they are used interchangeably by native speakers. There's no difference between saying, I'm going to meet a friend, or I'm meeting a friend. Sometimes there is no difference. Last one. The party starts at 8. Why am I using the present simple to talk about this one? It's still about the future. At 8. We use the present simple to talk about timetables or schedules in the future. So if something has a fixed time or a fixed schedule in the future, use the present simple. For example, if I want to talk about trains or buses, the train leaves in 10 minutes. If I want to talk about school term, for example, I start school next week. It's talking about the future using the present simple. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm almost finished. Some small tips to sound more like a native speaker. First of all, never use will to talk about plans, because we don't normally use will for plans. Pronunciation-wise, do you remember, I did not say we're going to have. You can say that, it's fine. But a lot of native speakers use gonna. We're gonna have a party on the day. So if you want to sound more like a native speaker, try and use a colloquialism like gonna or wanna. Okay, we're gonna have a party on the day. One last thing. Notice the pronunciation of the verb to be in this sentence. What are you doing on the 24th? What are you doing on the 24th? So R changes to the schwa sound. What are you doing? What are you doing on the 24th? Use these tips to sound more like a native speaker. But don't forget, here we looked at 4 forms. However, there are 3 more forms. that use the future, talk about the future in the English language. And we've actually done a video quite recently about that. That was our future continuous form video. Link down below. Go and watch that one too. Did you get that?
Can you understand future forms a little bit better now?
If so, leave us a comment below. We want 3 sentences from you about your weekend plans using 3 different future forms.
And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Share it with all your friends.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel for more wonderful videos just like this one.
Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, so as soon as we've released a new video, you can just watch it immediately.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
So, today it's been me, Brian.
And me, Abby.
Well, see you at the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.